Guys, we are trailer loaded up and actually on the way to get a project for myself. One of my buddies called me. He's owned this car for as long as I can remember, but he said that he's let it sit and said he don't want to mess with it no more and get it out of his way. So being a G-body guy like myself, I took him up on the offer. So I have to dig out some wheels. I'll just get the old gold wheels off of the I'm just gonna take those and probably the radials, the old these. So the gold wheels with the radials on it, just for the time being, because there is no rims on it, and like I say, it's been sitting for a while. We definitely have a lot of work ahead, but I feel like we should be able to get this thing back to its glory days. So, finna get the wheels loaded up and everything, and then I'm gonna get on the road and ride out. So, catch y'all in a little bit.
Good, bad, fab metal, and racing song. Good vibes, fab metal, and racing song. Good vibe.
Well, after a very long, good little trip, on the other, feels like the other side of the world. The sun is absolutely beaming my eyes, but we're almost there, and we're gonna try to get this thing, get the wheels put on it, get it jacked up, get the wheels put on it and everything, get it loaded up on the trailer. Oh, we got some trees. Oh, no, not so much. Well, oh, right there's some more. But phew, trying to see, I can hardly see nothing. But excuse me. Like I say, we're almost there. Got the wheels loaded up in the back of the Tahoe, and yeah. All right, guys. So we made it, and we got over here to Scoob's house, and we're finna get this thing jacked up. The vines have the briars and everything else has actually took over. And Scoob, how long have you owned this car?
Like since my daughter was 5 and she's fixing to be 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
he's had this thing for a while. So we're gonna get this thing all jacked up, get the wheels put on it, and try to get this thing pulled out of here, and see if we can bring her back to her glory days. So, and you put what? You had the original. It was a 305 in here.
No, 350.
Had a 350 in it.
It was a 1978 906 car off the assembly line. Had a 350. Standard 350. I got a 4-bolt main 350 to go with it. 2 transmissions.
But you've owned that motor was the original motor was in here,
yeah.
And then you pulled it out to put it in the other wagon.
No. We got the one out of the motorhome.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that is right.
Home, yeah.
Yeah, we got
this
that.
This was all original. This is all original car. When I bought it from Gerald Bradford, my boss man, I worked for almost 27 years.
Yeah.
I bought it from him. I gave $17.50 for it, and drove it 2,200 miles after I got it running the same day. Got it running, went 2,200 miles. There and back home.
And what'd you have to do to it once you got it from him? Because he had let it sit for a little bit, right?
I did. I got it running, and he got the tires for me. And I just paid him monthly payments.
Yeah.
On it.
I'm saying, so that's all it needed was tires whenever you got it from Gerald?
Yeah, all I had to do was get it running, get it cranked up. And like I say, it took me 5 minutes to crank it up.
Heck yeah. So we're fixing to get this thing. It's gonna take us a lot damn longer to crank it up this time.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, because both motors got to be rebuilt. I mean, but they're both 1978. One's a 4-bolt main.
Well, this is probably gonna get LS. So.
Oh yeah. Well, I get it, but like I say, it's all yours, brother. I mean.
Yeah. But
it is what it is.
We're gonna get this thing jacked up, get the wheels swapped over onto it, get it pulled out, and and then I'll do a walk around, because like I say, we got a little bit that we got to kind of get everything moved around so we can get it pulled out, and we can get it winched up on the trailer.
I know to take selfies and videos everything.
So after a lot of ingenuity, so the wheels I brought evidently does not fit on a stock real El Camino. So we had trouble getting this thing up here, but with a Harbor Freight Daytona jack, the best damn thing they've ever made. A lot of hard work from Scoob.
Raymond, your brother-in-law?
Yep, brother-in-law. And damn, I can't hardly breathe.
I heard that.
And I wasn't even doing all the work, y'all was. But we think that the actual vine tree is what was holding the car, and that's why we couldn't actually get it up on the trailer. But we got it up on the
free, bro.
Yeah, I hope you don't charge me for them. But we got these. At first we were going to put the small skinnies on the back and then put the big fat ones on the front, but we tried that and it wouldn't work. It definitely ain't a front wheel drive. So we got that situated, and we got it on the trailer. I'm gonna strap it down. We're gonna drop the jack and just let the lower A-arms and everything just drop on the frame of the trailer. So it ain't gonna go nowhere. I'm gonna strap it down with ratchet straps.
You don't like it to your ramp anyway, do you?
All right. Well, can't appreciate you, Scoob. This right here was definitely a lot of ingenuity, that's for sure. But like I say, it's worked very well, so we know that we can do it again if we ever have to do it again.
Oh, yeah.
Hoping that we don't, but if we do, hey, save one G body at a time. And yeah, this we're gonna get this thing back to the house. We're gonna get it strapped down, and we'll catch y'all later. Well, we made it about pretty much almost all the way back home. Got a good little ways to go, but I thought I'd stop by the car wash so y'all can see some more of this this thing. Actually, considering the reason, I mean, if it looks like this right here, but it's actually in really good shape. It still has all the factory, like the lower valence. None of the chrome stuff's all busted up or anything. And this is actually a GMC. It's a Caballero, I believe. Got the wheels off the wagon on there. It's growed a tree in the middle of it. But yeah, we despite all the mildew and stuff on it, this thing I actually probably clean up pretty slick. Like I say, we're gonna get this dude cleaned up, and it's got dual exhaust on this thing. Mostly all the trim's there. The only trim that I'm missing is the door, this little small door trim piece right here, and the other piece on the other side is in the actual back. I got this piece and this trim piece right here. I had to straighten this piece out, but it's missing both of the door trims, so I'm gonna have to see if I can find those or come up with those with somehow or way or another. But all the actual all the lights and everything are good, like the marker lights and the headlights and everything. This back tail light's busted and the other tail light's cracked, so I have to get one of those. But the tailgate's in freaking amazing shape. Consider most of the tailgates on these things are, you know, pretty bad shape, but this tailgate right here is in really good shape. So, and it actually follows the body, kind of like how it's, you know, supposed to. It ain't like beat up, dented up, and everything else. Hoods in the back, the hoods. All right, guys, as y'all seen, pressure washed a pretty good bit out of it, and cleaned all the stuff out of the back bed and everything, and just kind of gave it a once over. Once we kind of go more in depth with it or whatever, you know, I'll clean it up. But I'll show you this. If you can see it, this is how all a bunch of the stuff is, and then this is what it looks like after I pressure washed. I ain't even put nothing on it, just pressure washed it. But all the original, like whatever that red oxide whatever paint, it's from the factory or whatever back in the day. So this thing has never been painted. It was the original paint whenever Scoob got it from Gerald, and like I say, it's starting to show its age, but for the most part, this car is like really solid. Honestly, most of these things are all rusted out all around. This thing is actually really solid. I mean, it looks rough because, you know, but the whole bed is super solid. Even the glass, like the around the glass lip, I'll be able to see it a little bit more in person, but once I pull all that trim off and get that back window out, we'll be able to see all that. And but for the most part, it looks actually really solid. So yeah, it's got some kind of hooks in here, I guess whenever they were tying stuff down back in the day or something like that. It's got 4 of those little hooks or whatever, so I'll probably keep them. And they got a little dent right here too, so I'll get that dent snatched out, and yeah. But for the most part, yeah, we're up. Now we can get back on the road and get to the house. Out of gas. No, it's out of gas. Yeah. Alright, well, air it out, drag the ground, level some of this dirt out for me. Got that monster in the back of this thing. Well, guys, and one reason why I just didn't snatch all these vines out is because half of it is like growing into the grill area, and I didn't want to snatch these things out and break the grill, because that grill's actually in really good shape. So it's one reason I've got it back to the house, and I've got some cutters. We're going to trim all that stuff out of there, get all that crap pulled out of there. But just for kind of a visual, I ain't got them bolted up, but so you can kind of see the of what it's possibly going to look like. I just kind of got them up there, so I actually think it's going to look pretty sweet with the old setup that was on the wagon. The old rims that was on the wagon is here, and then I've got a set of billet specialties. The I can't remember what they are, the BR3ZRs or something like that. So I might put them. I like the 15s on the front though, because it looks really good with the tire package. Even though these are actually Greg's weld wheels. I think that's what the name of the, because they have welds, and then that's the Greg weld magnums or something like that. That's the 2-piece wheels. You can actually unbolt the center and change the centers out in it. But it literally has the same package, or the same pattern as a Jegs with this SSR wheel, I think, or something like that. So yeah, we're gonna we definitely gonna be doing something with this thing. I don't know if the we got all the vines tore out, cut up without messing up any of the grill and everything. So basically the next step is I've got to get a set of wheels with the right off space that I can throw a set of wheels on the back of this thing for the time being to get it off the trailer, because we got some plans for the back of that. So this is it. This is gonna be the next project. But oh yeah, gonna think about coming up with some kind of scheme. I don't know what to put on this thing, but I kind of got an idea of somewhat of what I want to do. But pulling on this thing as time will allow us. I know I ain't gonna be able to actually get the S10 finished by sick week. There's a lot more stuff that I want to do to it than me just hurrying up and getting it put together, because I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna take my time on that thing there, and we're gonna jump on this G-body project. I got a bunch of I've got a bunch of parts for these things, and just kind of leftover parts from the wagon build. And obviously, if I don't get this done in time enough to make it to sick week, we're definitely we're driving the wagon, you know. So we're gonna kind of see where we go. We got like 2.5 months. We're just gonna do sick ward, so we won't be racing or anything, because we didn't get in. That thing sold out in like a couple seconds. But we're still gonna go and enjoy and cruise with our friends and just have a good old time. So yeah, we'll see how we can get this thing going. This ain't gonna be a super long, you know, video. I'm gonna try to end this thing here so I can get y'all some content this week. And like I say, so we're gonna continue on, and I appreciate y'all following along. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch y'all on the next one.